You know what's funny is this is why I personally hate doing podcasts, because my opinions change so much over time. And if there's a podcast I did years ago where someone asked me if I'd ever have kids, and I gave the most cringe answer on the face of the universe, where I was like, you know, Elon and Bill Gates have kids, so maybe I'll have kids. And I got clowned on so hard.
Why is that a clown thing?
Because people are like, why would you have a kid just because?
Yeah.
Bill Gates? I mean, that is a stupid answer. I don't try to defend my answer.
No, it's a stupid answer.
It is literally the dumbest
Because
answer.
another human being has kids.
If they're examples or role models and you want to emulate their life.
But, you know, a kid is much more than just a thing you do because of two random people.
No, I disagree. I think two smart people you named are doing something that you may have.
Yeah, but you should have kids because you want to, you know, nurture them and you want to invest in them and you want to, you know, raise their family.
But you said if you're an early 20s person, like, you know, you don't have your life figured out, so you are kind of like taking examples from people.
Exactly, but that's where. But it's just so funny because I watch that clip now and I think it's cringe. So I'm like not trying to defend it. It's like one of the cringiest things I've ever said.
Bro, you shouldn't feel bad nor.
But I know the context of it. But people obviously repost old clips of me all the time.
Yeah,
and so they don't know I'm like 22 here saying this, and so they're like, "What the fuck is wrong?" Bro,
context is everything. People try to tell me I pushed my dog off a boat recently.
Oh, I remember that. Oh,
yeah.
So
video
stupid.
from 4 years ago came back up.
And the dog just jumped off.
Dog jumped off the boat. It could have been really fucking bad.
Yeah, the dog was fine.
You were
right?
fast on
Dog
it,
was
though.
fine.
You just jumped in.
Dog was fine. Thank God. But like, you know, to your point, two of them. People will take everything out of context. It's the name of the game. You know, you gotta live and you gotta learn. And that's the other thing. As long as you are living and learning, nobody, especially anyone in their 20s, should feel ashamed to change their mind should they get older and change their fucking mind.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so confused why that's frowned upon. I feel like
that definitely isn't frowned upon.
Dude,
I think that's perfectly normal.
No,
with you experience new things and then you realize,
people don't
my
get
thought
that.
back then doesn't make sense now.
People don't get that. People don't get that.
Oh, what? You can't change opinions.
So look. I had
people aren't that stupid.
JJ, I had pretty heavy opinions about Trump in like, when was it? Like in 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
Not like super heavy, but I was like outspoken about Trump. And then he was on the podcast. And like, here I am thinking like this can be a conversation 4 or 5 years later. Yeah. And like, I can learn, we can just sit down and have this like like we can, I don't know, like reach common ground and just have a conversation. And people were like adverse to it. Like they're like, well, you said this 4 years ago.